Norwegian began flying in the skies over Norway in 2002. Norwegian's vision of offering affordable fares for all was well received by the people, but not by the competitor who tried to squeeze us out of the market. Thanks to the people who wanted affordable fares, we kept flying and are now the world's 7th largest low-fare airline, with a fleet of more than 100 new, fuel-efficient airplanes and a staff of more than 5,500 talented and dedicated people. Our customers can choose from nearly 450 routes to over 140 destinations. In 2015, 26 million passengers chose to fly Norwegian. Competition in the aviation industry is fierce, and only the strongest survive. So in order to continue offering affordable fares for all, create new jobs, and strengthen economic value in all the countries we operate, we need to expand globally. That's why we have placed the biggest aircraft order in European aviation history, of more than 200 planes, ready to fly customers around the world. It's true, our name is, of course, Norwegian. But being from a small country outside of the European Union comes with limitations. To give our customers the new routes from other European countries, we need to establish ourselves in a country that gives us the ability to grow. That's why we established Norwegian Air International in Ireland, NAI for short. NAI is already serving several European destinations and plans to start service between Cork and Boston this year. In fact, NAI has 80 employees based at its headquarters in Dublin. Ireland is also home to one of the largest aviation clusters in Europe. To increase our global presence, Norwegian recruits people from around the world to join in its mission of affordable fares for all. To do that, we establish crew bases in major cities such as New York, London, and Bangkok, and not in places where there is limited potential. Like the airline itself, we want our people to grow, so we hire locally and offer competitive wages and benefits to everyone that represents Norwegian. Well, that's easy to answer. Europeans love America, and Americans love Europe. Norwegian already offers several nonstop routes on brand new Boeing 787 Dreamliners to and from the U.S., giving the American people affordable fares to Europe while bringing millions of new visitors to the U.S., creating jobs and stimulating the economy. But in order to expand further into the U.S., create more jobs, and continue to boost the U.S. economy through increased tourism and manufacturing exports, our European subsidiary, Norwegian Air International, needs its U.S. foreign air carrier permit, which it meets every legal requirement to obtain. 2.2 million people have already flown on Norwegian's long-haul routes to and from the United States, and that's just since the airline started flying across the Atlantic in 2013. Hundreds of new jobs in the air and more than 17,000 jobs on the ground have been created as a result of Norwegian entering the market and challenging the competition. Today, Norwegian has more U.S.-based crew members than any other foreign airline, and every single one is employed and protected by U.S. law. That's not all, though. Our recent order of new Boeing aircraft is valued at $18.5 billion. We also ordered Pratt & Whitney engines for our new Airbus fleet. Together, those two orders alone support over 100,000 highly appreciated American jobs. These are just a few of the states benefiting from Norwegian's expansion, as well as Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Norwegian Air International's application for a U.S. foreign air carrier permit has been welcomed with eager open arms by politicians, organizations, and businesses around the United States and Europe. Norwegian wants to continue to bring affordable fares to the American people and every traveler around the world through fair competition. We also want to continue creating American jobs, bringing more tourists to the U.S. and boost the local and national economies. Sadly, history is repeating itself. The big guns are once again doing everything in their power to block legal and fair competition. It's quite simple, really. When airlines compete, consumers win. When competition is blocked to protect the interests of a select few, everyone loses. We have American crews, create American jobs, and fly American planes. Make no mistake about it, our name may be Norwegian, but we proudly represent the world.